With me right now, she's a life coach. Her name is Deirdre Danahar, and you are with InMotion Consulting, right?
Yes.
All right. So,
consulting and coaching.
What is a life coach? A lot of people aren't really aware of what life coach can do for people.
Sure. Much like a athletic coach works with athletes to get the best performance out of them, a life coach or a personal coach works with individuals to address their personal and professional goals to create lives that are fulfilling and meaningful, therefore getting the best performance out of their own lives.
Okay, so how do you get people to do that? I mean, like, what kind of training is involved?
Personally, I have a background in social work and public health, and I have a clinical license in social work. On top of that, I did specific training and coaching skills. There are a wide variety of schools that you can go to for coaching skills training, but you do need to be very clear about what's important to people, what's motivating them, and help them to elicit that and clarify their values, their needs, and their vision so they can have a target to shoot for.
That makes sense. What about, a lot of people sometimes just don't know where they want to be headed, but they want to change.
Right, and that's something that coaches often do with people. We clarify with what's important to you. If you're dissatisfied with your life, or you just woke up one morning and thought, this is it, we can help you find out what this is it could be by helping you think about, where do you want to go in a year's time? How would you get there? What would be most engaging and interesting to you? Because if you're going to be working, might as well try and do something that you really like. We spend a lot of time at work.
Yeah, and a lot of people change their minds throughout their lives. You might not think something is as great as it is until you get there, and then you're like, hey, you know what, I can't do this my whole life. So basically they can come to you.
That's right.
To help them figure out what's next in store for them, right?
Absolutely. Other common issues that I work with people is work-life balance. We all have an awful lot of balls in the air.
Yes.
And sometimes it's not so good juggling them.
Exactly.
So what balls do you let go of, or how do you juggle them better? Or you look at things like, I really want to do better in the job that I'm in now. How can I do that? Or I am stressed out beyond belief. How do I decrease some of my stress and learn to manage what you have in your life in a way that's most effective for you?
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, as far as when it comes to speaking with individuals, I mean, do you have a hard time getting people motivated to take that next step?
No, usually by the time somebody comes to me, they're really motivated.
They're ready to go.
They're ready to go. And part of my job is to help them keep accountable to that vision, to what they say they want to do. And we'll break down a larger goal into smaller steps that feel very doable. Just enough of a stretch that you're keeping moving forward, but not so much that you think, oh no, what have I done?
Yes. It's kind of like, if you've ever seen those smoking commercials with the nicotine patches, it's like little steps to get you all the way off and weaning off of that. So it's very similar.
Yes, you're looking to make sustaining change and not a catastrophic change.
Exactly.
Catastrophe is never good.
Now, do people keep up with it pretty good then?
Yes. By and large, they do. They're investing themselves, and they're investing their time, and frankly, they're investing money. And if you're doing those things, you tend to keep up with it.
Exactly. Cool. Well, you know what, Deirdre, thank you so much. And where can people find you?
They can find me at my website, which is InMotionCC.com, or they can call my office at 601-362-8288.